Book 3, The Book of the Divine Mother. Canto 4, The Vision and the Boon, page 340. The immortals have their entries in his life. The ambassadors of the unseen draw near. A splendor sullied by the mortal air. Love passes through his heart, a wandering guest. Beauty surrounds him for a magic hour. He has visits of a large revealing joy. Brief widenesses release him from himself, enticing towards a glory ever in front. Hopes of a deathless sweetness lure and leave. His mind is crossed by strange discovering fires. Rare intimations lift his stumbling speech to a moment's kinship with the eternal word. A mask of wisdom circles through his brain, perturbing him with glimpses half divine. He lays his hands sometimes on the unknown. He communes sometimes with eternity. A strange and grandiose symbol was his birth, and immortality and spirit room, and pure perfection and a shadowless bliss are this afflicted creature's mighty fate. In him the earth mother sees draw near the change, foreshadowed in her dumb and fiery depths. A godhead drawn from her transmuted limbs. An alchemy of heaven on nature's base. Adept of the self-born unfailing line. Leave not the light to die the ages bore. Help still humanity's blind and suffering life. Obey thy spirit's wide omnipotent urge. A witness to God's parley with the night. It leaned compassionate from immortal calm, and housed desire, the troubled seed of things. Ascend to thy high self, create, endure. Cease not from knowledge, let thy toil be vast. No more can earthly limits pen thy force. Equal thy work with long unending times. Traveler upon the bare eternal heights. Book 3, The Book of the Divine Mother. Canto 4, The Vision and the Boon, page 341. Tread still the difficult and dateless path, joining the cycles with its austere curve, measured for man by the initiate gods. My light shall be in thee, my strength thy force. Let not the impatient Titan drive thy heart. Ask not the imperfect fruit, the partial prize. Only one boon, to greaten thy spirit, demand. Only one joy, to raise thy kind desire. Above blind fate and the antagonist powers, moveless there stands a high unchanging will. To its omnipotence leave thy work's result. All things shall change in God's transfiguring hour. August and sweet sunk hushed that mighty voice. Nothing now moved in the vast brooding space. A stillness came upon the listening world. A mute immensity of the eternal peace. But Aswapti's heart replied to her. A cry amid the silence of the vasts. How shall I rest content with mortal days, and the dull measure of terrestrial things? I who have seen behind the cosmic mask the glory and the beauty of thy face. Hard is the doom to which thou bindst thy sons. How long shall our spirits battle with the night, and bear defeat and the brute yoke of death? We who are vessels of a deathless force, and builders of the Godhead of the race. Or if it is thy work I do below, amid the error and waste of human life, in the vague light of man's half-conscious mind, why breaks not in some distant gleam of thee? Ever the centuries and millenniums pass. Where in the greyness is thy coming's ray? Where is the thunder of thy victory's wings? Only we hear the feet of passing gods.